Guys, it's a freshly morning. Yeah. So let's step into the pen. So yesterday I forgot to turn on the water for these guys. We are starved of water all through the day, which wasn't a good thing. And these guys messed up the whole feed that I poured in here. They are left over with some little crumbles. So I use this thing to hold this middle, and from all indications they are playing with it. So let me just try to set it up the proper way. You can stand here to help to hold this middle line. Yes, that's the aim of fixing this here. So that it helps to hold, because this place was sagging and this is a joining, which isn't a good thing for it to be sagging that way. So another challenge I'm having with this nipple line is like this other joining here is slanting. Still thinking of how to figure that out. So from all indications, their water level is low. So I'm going to have to fill up this water a little bit more so I can carry them all through the day. Let me check their this feel empty. They don't have food. Okay, I'm seeing a challenge over there. This other feeder feeds, the way it was calibrated, feeds are not coming out, so that's why they are all clustered in that area, and most of them do not have feed in their this gullet bladder. Trying to remember the name it's called. I think at this point I have to pause this video to do some of these adjustments here. Yes, I have to pause this video. I've adjusted their feeders, added more extra feeder down there for them. So I decided not to fill these feeders again because I noticed that they are wasting the feeds, which isn't a good thing. So they are looking for the crumbled part of the feed, in the process wasting the feed. So I'm not going to give them much. I'll just give them what I feel will carry them throughout the day, and they have enough water. So I've added more water to the mini tank. They have a coccidosis medication. I'm using a medication called Deco Wiper. It contains ampollium and oxytetracycline. So guys, that's basically all for today. By tomorrow I'll top up this liter a little bit with more sawdust for them. So that will be all for today. Except evening hours, I'll just come check on them and give them some lights for them to feed more, to have more feeding time. So that's it. I'll check. So I come here is to give them lights. Basically, I should have enough feed for the day. Let me see. I'll check. Oh, this place is messy. Messy. Looks messy. But I'm gonna pour sawdust by tomorrow morning. I can't do that this night. I still have feed here. You see the water tank. The water level is still sufficient for them. I still have some serious cases of coccidosis. That's the coccidosis sign, symptom. So let me check on the medication. Already there are medications for coccidosis. So the water level is low. The water level is low, but it can still flow for them. So what I'll do, I'll shake it a little bit, because if you watch very well, the medications have sediment underneath at the bottom part of the tank. So I want to shake it a little bit to stir up the medications to flow in very well. So this shaking will stir up the medications to flow. The water level is low, but I think it will still serve them for this night. Yes, to serve them for this night. So I'm still looking out for, okay, we don't have any mortality. I was just still looking out for mortality. They still have feeds around their feeders, although it's small. The feed level is small, and I didn't want to pour too much feed because of the waste they have cost me the past few days. I don't want to take chances by giving them too many feeds. So what I'll just do, I'll just give them lights and let them get done with what is left over here. Now, I'm still tempted to give them more feed though, because I like my birds to always have access to feed. I'm still tempted to add little feed for them. Maybe I'll just add little, just little. How beautiful day. But I would like that morning rush. Yes, that morning rush. I'll let them be with this. That morning rush is cool. That early morning rush will feed and make them to be active. It also help them to digest the feed. Okay, the water level is quite low. So if you see, let me take the lights closer, the camera closer, so that you guys get to see. Due to the nature of this tank, see, the water level is quite low. So I have to tilt it this way a little bit for the water to flow. So I need to look for a way to tilt this tank a little bit towards that end where the hole is, so that the water does not run out. So, but before I do that, let me turn on the lighting system for these guys. So I bent the tank to this other end, a little bit where the tap is. So there's more water that will be flowing in there for them. So this water should carry them till morning hours. Let me bend it more. Bend it more. So I trust that this water should carry them till morning hours. So the smart nature is you can look very well. This is the water level sloping down to the end. So this part is still leaking. I'm still seeing some leakage here. You can notice, you notice very well. Camera is not doing justice to this. You notice some wetness around there. So this guy is also holding the water that is dropping from here again. And I notice that around this region the litter is wet. That's the fallout of the water that drops from their mouths from the little drinker. So this drinker is quite few, it's very few for these birds. So tomorrow morning what I'll do, before I'll spread another layer of sawdust, I'll scrape this area, this section out underneath these water lines. I'm going to scrape them out and pour another one on top of this one, the top layer. So part of the reason why I don't want to give them feed this night again, so that they don't spill it on this litter and start eating from it, and the litter is already messy. So that's part of the reason why I'm letting these guys be this way. So but I want to take this feeder forward a little bit. I want to bring it forward a little bit, so that they can have that light access to that feeder. So this space, I've been able to economize this space very well. I'm yet to be very sure of the number of broilers I do have in there. Hopefully by tomorrow morning I'll check my records and I'll update you guys how many broilers and how many broilers we have left over here. I think maybe I'll just push out maybe 10 more broilers and allow the rest to stay so when they get bigger, because some persons are requesting for the broiler chickens, the big size of it. So some persons are saying that the broiler case, they are a bit tired of broiler case. I have some few clients that are requesting for the big broilers. It's going to be a bit stressful for me keeping broilers when they get bigger, because I have limited space in my farm. So but I will, in any case, we'll try and make that happen for our customers. We're in business to serve them. Yes. So that's it guys for this night check, and I will get you guys what's happening tomorrow.